All right, everybody, thank you very much for joining me today. I'm coming to you from Florence, South Carolina, and the Florence Mall. Now, the Florence Mall obviously looks great, right? We just passed TJ Maxx, Shoe Carnival, Rainbow, Palm Beach Tan. We're going to see Ulta. We're also going to see Joann Fabrics. But guys, here's the thing. There is an amazing secret here that you are about to see. So this is one of those wait for it videos. I didn't put this video together to tease you. I put this video together to share with you a true hidden retail gem capsule. Okay, so as we continue down here, we're going to pass on the other sides of the mall, because what I want you to see is what's currently going on at the Florence Mall. And this is how I've seen the Florence Mall every time I've been in the area. I drive past. I used to see Piggly Wiggly, but that's obviously out of business now. I used to see Joann Fabrics. I'd see Petco. I'd see all of these big box retailers, and I'm like, something's not right. Like, there was more history here. There's something else going on. And what I didn't realize every time that I was driving past this mall is that there was something about it that was hiding. And that's obviously what you see in the title of the video, and we're about to see in a moment. So just give me another moment here as we continue to drive around. So we see Redbone Alley. I want you to see all of the stores before we see the hidden surprise here with the Florence Mall. So as we make a left here, Redbone Alley, by the way, is a restaurant. I've never been to it, but I've seen some pictures. It looks pretty cool on the inside. All right, we're about to come up on another vacant store here. And, oh no, actually Overstock. Then I think there's a vacant store. And then we're gonna see Ross Dress for Less. And we see America's Best. So right, this looks like a, normal American big box mall. Multiple retailers, lots of square footage. Nice parking lot, well maintained. Got that vape store, not a vapor, but for those of you that are into it, good for you. CC's Pizza, we've got Ross. And so you see here also the little gym. You'll see here that we're about to see TJ Maxx again. And as we turn the corner, this is where I've got the surprise for you. So for those of you that are from Florence and have been to this mall, you probably know the history, but for most of us around the country, we don't know the history. And now, let's get into it. Let's go ahead down this corridor and take a look at those ceilings. Take a look at how it's kind of sketchy, right? But just wait a few moments and watch this open up into something beautiful. Something that is a true hidden gem, a true time capsule. So for those of you that would like to actually read up on this mall, please go online and search the Sky City Retail History blog. And there is a great article that was posted back from 2018 with some great pictures and the history of what has happened with this mall through the years. But basically right now where we are is what used to be the mall back in 1965 when this mall opened. And the mall has had lots of updates and renovations through the years, but basically the mall went from inside to outside. So this is all here. Now, most of these stores are fully vacant. They're abandoned, either that or they're blocked off. I'm not exactly sure what they're like on the inside, but look at the skylights, look at the ceiling. There's one office there. It looked like it might be open, maybe a Monday through Friday type office, but still, it's really in an awkward spot. Look at those lampposts. Just absolutely great. Look at all of the palm trees. I love it. Looks great. So this is the flooring, the original flooring, I believe, from back in the 1960s. And once we get down here a little bit more, we're going to turn around and we're going to take a look at the rest of the indoor corridor. Look at those great skylights. Boy, I would have loved to have been in this place back in the 60s and the 70s and been able to check it out. So now we're going to spin around and we're going to head back into the quadrant area. Love the ceilings. Look, absolutely beautiful. So I assume, obviously, maintenance is taking care of this area, but this isn't an area where shoppers are because there are no stores back here. Again, this is the backs or the sides of all of the retail stores that we saw on the exterior of the mall. Get another look at those skylights. Looks great. Hear the birds. All right, now I think we're going to make a left here and we're going to start to head down. Now I saw a bicycle down a little bit further in this corridor. And so I was thinking, oh, maybe that's security. But you know what? I was like, let's just go ahead for a walk. Let's document this because I have not seen a video about this mall on the inside. I've seen videos about the Magnolia Mall, which is also in Florence, just off of Route 95. But I've never seen anything about this inside of what was the 60s Florence Mall. So as we keep on walking here, you're going to see a bicycle a little bit off to the right side, and then we'll also see some bedding off to the left side. So it does look like somebody that is possibly homeless is living here in the outdoor mall area. So sorry to see that. I hope they're doing well. Luckily, I didn't run into them. But, you know, maybe a nice person, maybe somebody that could have told us some history of the mall. So take a look. This is fully vacant. It's totally abandoned, and literally just on the other side of these walls, those are all major retailers. How cool is that? So as we walk here, you'll also see this archway to the left with another store in it. Now, again, that's vacant. I don't know what it was. It kind of looked like maybe it was a jeweler. I don't know, it looked a little bit fancy. There's something that's been painted over. The doors have been blocked up. Now, as we look a little bit forward here, I believe this is what used to be the J.C. Penney back in about 1967 when it came to the mall. Now, what's really cool about this whole area here is that it doesn't seem to be all that sketch. You know, I really didn't feel like I was in danger. There was a gentleman that was off to the left side. I guess he works at one of the stores. I did say hi to him. He immediately walked away. I actually wanted to ask him some questions about the mall to see a little bit of the history maybe that he might know. And there's the corridor there. I think maybe he works at one of the restaurants or one of the stores. And so as we start to walk back on this corridor, just take it all in. Who would have known that this is here? This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. Unless you lived in Florence and you knew that this was here, or you grew up at this mall and maybe have some memories about it, that's the only way that you would know about it. And by the way, if you did grow up going to this mall, please leave some comments in the comment section of the video. I would really love to hear about your experiences in the mall. What was here? What did you love about the mall? You know, really, what was the changes of the mall? You know, what really brought it to its knees? I assume the Magnolia Mall was one of those reasons. And again, there's a lot of great info that you guys can read in the Sky City Retail History blog. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here. I'm going to stop talking on the voiceover. I want you to enjoy the mall for another few seconds, and I will catch you next time in another video. I was so glad to bring this to you one today. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.